You know, Hi, I'm Linda Kay, the Pink Chick Psychic at pinkchickpsychic.com. And I really want to share with you the power of affirmations and how you can create a first love over and over and over again. We don't just have a first love and then never be able to love like that again. I know a lot of people think that, but that's not true. I've proven it over and over again. Anytime I ended a relationship and when I was ready, I knew how to create a soulmate relationship. And each time it was like my first love. And each time it would last however long it was supposed to. And so now I want to share with you my secret of my manifesting abilities for creating a soulmate. I'm getting all comfy here. Okay, are you ready? Okay, so first of all, what I want you to do is to write down in detail your vision of your perfect soulmate, as if he's already in your life or if she's already in your life. Don't leave anything out and make it in the present. Like, oh my God, I'm in this relationship with this incredible man. The sex is so awesome. It's like we are so connected. And even describe about your sex life. Describe about your love life, your romantic life. Describe what it feels like when he touches you, when he holds you, when you're orgasmic. Describe how he treats you and places you go together. But the most important thing is to make sure you say he's single. I want to tell you a little bit of a faux pas I made once, and I learned from my mistakes. And that faux pas was that this must have been 20 years ago, maybe 25 years ago. I repeated the affirmation, I am now in the perfect relationship for me with the perfect husband for me. And guess what? I created a married man who I absolutely did not get involved with. But what happened is that I was living in California at the time, and I flew to the East Coast for business. Well, the business deal fell through, and so I had to hop back on a plane to come back home. I was very disappointed, but I asked God to show me why this happened. And I'm going to go back a little bit and tell you, after I've said that affirmation for a few months, I'm now in the perfect relationship for me with the perfect husband for me. That was the mistake. I had what I call a spirit dream, in which the spirit of my soulmate and my spirit come together. Our souls come together. And what happened was, oh my God, it was a very erotic dream. It's like we had sex, and it was like I felt like I gave birth to something, like I became pregnant. And it was like we were telling each other we loved each other. It was really intense. And then the next moment, he asked me where I lived. And I told him, and he said, I'm going to come find you. And I kept asking him, who is that woman behind you? And he didn't answer me. And so I remember telling a friend a few days later, oh my God, I hope I didn't create a married man. Well, this few months later, when the business deal fell through, I hopped on a plane, and on the other side of the plane where the seats were, there was this man and woman, but the man and woman weren't together. The woman was causing a ruckus and driving him crazy. And At the end of the flight, long story, she got arrested. And so when we got off the plane and went to the luggage to get her luggage, he came up to me and he goes, "You need to call me right away. I need to talk to you." So when I got home, I called him and he asked me out. And I assumed he was single. And so we went out to dinner. And in the dream, I had said to him, like, as we were holding hands, we're discussing marriage and our relationships and stuff like that. And it was very intense and very emotional. And it didn't occur to me that this was the guy in my dream, not right away. And we're sitting there and we're holding hands and we're discussing relationships and marriage. And I asked him how long he'd been divorced, and he told me he was married. Well, it was so intense and so emotional between us. I said, "I have to go home." And we both just about cried. He took me home. It was very sad. And it wasn't until the next day that I figured out. I went, "Oh my God, that's the guy in the dream." And I called him at work and I said, "The dream." That's all I said. And he went, "Oh my God, I tried to tell you in the dream that I was married, but you didn't answer me. So I thought you knew. I thought you knew." And so we had this exact same dream. The exact same things happened. We described it to each other, and then we decided to end all conversation and we never spoke again. And I've had other similar dreams where I remember meeting somebody and in a dream, and we made love, and then we exchanged business cards. And I thought, "Oy, I'm not going to know this guy and I'm going to be intimate with him." Well, a few months later, I went to a singles weekend at a nudist resort up in Sacramento, well, near Sacramento. And the moment I saw the guy, I knew it was him. And the exact same thing happened, exactly how it was in the dream. And the funny thing is, he asked me, "How did you create me?" To make a long story short, it didn't work out, but it was a very powerful experience and showed me how strong my manifesting abilities are. And that's why I have to share it with you. So the right affirmation to say is, "I'm now in the perfect relationship for me with the perfect soulmate for me." Now you can add different words if you want to say single soulmate, divorced soulmate, widowed soulmate, single, divorced, or widowed soulmate. Or you can say, "I'm now in the perfect relationship with the perfect man for me." You can create it any way you want and then repeat it out loud over and over and over again, at least half an hour to an hour a day, every single day. There's actually no time limit on how long it will take. It could take a month, it could take 6 months, but don't skip a day. Just keep doing it. Make it part of your morning ritual. When you're taking a shower, putting on your makeup, shaving, whatever, man or woman, it works. It's a very powerful affirmation. You can split up your affirmations throughout the day and do, like, while you're taking a shower, driving in the car. It's not that much time out of your day. And so that is what I had to share with you. And if you have more soulmate questions for me and would like a reading, just go to pinkchickpsychic.com and have a beautiful day. Bye now.